So this is really our hero unit for 2023. This is the Sea-Doo Explorer Pro 170. And this is a whole new segment for Sea-Doo. It's the adventure lineup. So this is something that hardcore Sea-Doo enthusiasts have been doing for quite a while, which is going on extended rides, going on adventures. So this is where we've actually made a purpose-built model just for those types of riders. So during the pandemic, there was a huge trend, and actually before the pandemic, but the pandemic kind of accelerated it, is escapes. Getting out there, going out away from the urban settings. So the dual sport motorcycles is actually the fastest growing motorcycle segment in that industry. And that's about getting away. And it's a lot about function over fashion. So we're gonna talk about what we've done with this machine to make it really specific for long distance adventures. It's all about having maximum comfort for long rides with peace of mind, knowing that the machine can go to places where other watercraft and other boats can't. And it's just bringing a lot of stuff with you. So we're gonna go from bow to stern on this machine. So some of the things, it's a lot of visual things that stand out. So we have this front bumper or bow rail on the Explorer. So this is really, really useful because again, when you're exploring new places, you're probably gonna be pulling it up on some shorelines that aren't really built to have boats pulled up to it. So this is a really good, strong rail system that you can use to pull the machine up, pull it off the beach, so it's just easier to grab. You can tie your rope to this and tie it on your anchor if you're camping overnight, and you'll feel good that your machine's gonna be secure. Now, the windshield. This is the biggest one. We haven't seen a windshield on a production watercraft. So again, this is about giving maximum comfort when you're going on those 100+ mile rides. So this creates an air bubble over the rider. So if it's cold out, if it's inclement weather, it doesn't have to be bad weather to appreciate it either. It also takes away that wind buffering that you have on a long ride that can be really fatiguing. So now we've got the windshield, again, that's putting air or rain or cold over the rider. Especially in Florida, hey, it gets hot, right? We know that. So we actually do have a vent that we can have a little bit of air coming and cooling the rider off from that standpoint. But the windshield is a huge benefit when you're going on those long rides. Now again, moving back, we have our full Garmin 7-inch touchscreen navigation system and depth finder. So we're literally going in uncharted waters with this machine, right? So you want to be able to know where you're going because you may be out of cell service wherever you're going. So using that GPS is going to help you know where you are and where you want to go. Also depth. Hey, if you want to go fishing on this machine, it's totally ready to go catch fish and know where they are underwater. Again, the comfort aspect. So this is where our steering system, it's unique to this machine where you have two adjustments. So typical on our GTX or RXT or Wake Pro models or Fish Pro, we have our tilt steering this way, which the gauge moves with you, so your line of sight is always in line with the where your head position is. Now the other aspect is we added the adjustable handlebar riser. So now if we're in rough water, or I mean you're going on a long ride, sometimes you want to stand up and just stretch. You want to ride in a different position. So now we can raise the handlebars all the way up, and they're right there where you want them to be while you're standing up without having to hunch over. The other cool part is you can lay this down, and now you can actually sit a little bit further back, which now you can take advantage of that additional inch of cushioning that we put on the Explorer Pro seat. So again, you're riding on long distances, you kind of want to move around a little bit just to get comfortable, but now you have that flexibility. Also, sometimes you just want to stop and hang out, or you want to step up on a shoreline or a dock. Now we've got our footwell gunnel steps here, so you can put your feet on the side. You don't worry about slipping when you're stepping off the machine or just sitting sideways enjoying the environment. Now, again, moving back, this is another obvious unique element to this machine. So this is capable of carrying up to 5 different link accessories. So we have the multi-link plate. I'll show that here. This is a additional link accessory that comes standard on this machine. So this simply plugs in, again, no tools required, and this can hold up to 3 different link accessories. You'll also see this bag here. Maybe you haven't seen that before. This is the 100-liter waterproof link bag, and it's also a backpack. So when you're going camping or you come to the shoreline, you're going up to the hill or into the island, now you can carry a lot of gear and know it's waterproof, put it on your back, and carry it wherever you need to. And it's part of the link system. It connects really easily. Now, this also has our deck extension. So we have 11 inches of additional space on the back of the machine, and we can put up to there's 3 different positions where you can add link accessories. So you can actually put 5 different accessories. If you wanted to go on a really long ride, you could actually have 5 fuel caddies on this machine. And I don't know how far you can go, but I'm pretty confident it's well over 200 miles on a good day if you really wanted to do that. So this is powered by the 170 horsepower Rotax engine. So we want to make sure we have the best in fuel economy, but we still want to have good torque. So this is naturally aspirated, so it's not supercharged, so you have really good fuel economy, and it still has enough torque because we're loading this down. We have a lot of gear, so everything on the back, and then we have the front storage under here. So we have our big easy access storage. You're seated, your center of gravity is low, makes it really easy to get in and out of this storage. So it's an incredible machine. It allows you to go to some places that maybe you've never thought of going, and basically you can go away for days at a time. So this is the Explorer Pro, new for 2023. Let's go on a ride.
All right, we are on the Explorer. Guys, this thing feels like the RXT. Definitely feels like it. It's just as wide. It's got the same screen. This one has the Garmin, so you know you can find your way around anywhere, and also see the depth. You know, if you're looking for fish, it's really great. She feels just like the RXT though. But we're gonna go ahead and run it real quick to see what it does. So yeah, this thing is a beast. Rides really nice, takes the curves like it's supposed to. Bro, the biggest thing is that it has all this storage that you can use, that you can utilize when you're going out camping or going on long journeys, wherever. This thing is definitely the PWC that you need if you're going to do a lot of exploring. I love it. It's got the Garmin on it for depth finding and also for navigation. The ski's awesome. You just definitely want to pick one of these things up if you're going to explore in areas. Like I said, it has the Garmin on it, so you can basically navigate through a lot of bad areas. It's got a depth finder, so you know exactly how deep the water is. But this thing is amazing, man. similar to the RXT X, but it's his own machine. This thing has its own attitude. So yeah, the Explorer is definitely nice. And then you also can remove this if you need to, and it also folds down too if you need to. But this thing is bad, man. It disadjusts. Like you saw earlier, it's definitely worth getting. And then all the accessories that you would get to put on the back, man. It's got link systems everywhere.